I've never seen someone that literally is given 3rd, 5th, 19th chance on a platter and just wants to shit on that platter. That was graphic.
Coming up on the Valley After Show.
I woke up to a flood of DMs and stuff talking about you last night, how drunk you were at the bar.
If I stood his ass up, and I would have done it again.
I think Brittany is angry that I am doing well.
That's you. It's very rare that that comes out. I deserved every ounce of that you.
Hey guys, I got a shower, no funny business.
And then he's just like literally butt naked.
I'm a exhibitionist.
This is not a men's locker room.
The Valley After Show starts right now. It was so crazy because everything was like fine, and then I think everybody had just had a couple drinks, and then it was just like, shoop.
No, I'm done.
This is a conversation that Michelle and I could have had without you being involved and making it so much bigger.
Accountable.
Janet, come on.
A word you can't stand. What was in the margaritas?
Well, I appreciate Janet because I feel like she knows what Kristen put me through the summer before.
She had a boyfriend for a year. Oh, there we all said it.
It's like, what have I done to you? And you're still coming after me. And it just felt like this was another thing that she wanted to add to my plate.
Yeah.
And I feel like at the moment, you were just really being a true friend.
She kept yelling to me like, Kristen, you said that Michelle was dating Aaron while she was with Jesse. And I'm like, no, I've actually never said that.
Stop fighting Michelle's battles. Michelle can do this, right? Like, let's cut that out. And like, I think people are just forgetting again, like, this is not Kristen's fault. Like, why is everything getting put on her?
I don't need a couple margaritas to yell the word accountability at Kristen. I think I told her to take her to-go box and get out of there.
I'm out.
Nia, get your to-go box. Bye.
Why is Nia crying?
It's too intense.
Yeah, why is it intense?
Why is it intense? Is that a real question? Always tears when it's intense.
Janet, that's you. What a trash mouth you have.
We couldn't believe it.
I deserved every ounce of that you.
It had nothing to do with her at the moment. Am I wrong?
I don't think it had anything that she was involved in. I think it was just overwhelming for her.
It was a lot of negative energy. It wasn't just Janet and Kristen. Everybody was so heightened.
And there was a margarita machine in the background, so everyone was yelling even louder to be over
Everybody was yelling. And I was actively trying to like wean breastfeeding, and there's just, I'm flooded with hormones and everybody's yelling. And it's just, sometimes I get overwhelmed. And I'm like, if somebody should be crying here, it should be Michelle. So like, and it also felt like Nia needed Kristen as a bodyguard. Nia's like tough, and then as soon as Kristen walks up and goes away, Nia's like cowering and crying, and I'm like, what is this? Like, maybe I called a spade too much, and kind of turned me on a little bit to hear Miss America, what is it, USA?
Miss USA.
Miss USA say the F word. I was like, I bet not a lot of people get that.
She's probably really mad at you because I don't think she says bad words.
What did she say to Danny? Like, you just said the F word to me on national television.
You me over.
Now you're cussing at me. This is on
You
TV.
screwed me over.
You just said the F word on national
Again.
television to me. Like, Nia, you just said the F word to me. Yeah, it's very rare that that comes out. And even season 1, I think I cussed at Jax when he pulled Daniel's pants down. You just pulled his whole penis out. And that was the one thing that I was dreading the whole season. Like, oh my gosh, my in-laws are gonna see this. I'm like a little embarrassed by it, but I'm trying to just, you know what? That's where I was in that moment.
You're human.
I'm a human.
Now you had the big nice room, but then you had Jesse in like the little like butler's quarters, like right next to you.
You mean where he belongs? No, I'm just kidding. Even though we got the presidential suite, having Jesse right there kind of like downgraded it to like at least a hotel, if not a motel.
Hey guys, I got a shower, no funny business.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry guys, I'll be fine.
I'm like, dude, there's another bathroom and you have to share ours because it's bigger.
My bedroom didn't have a bathroom, so it was fine. I'm a exhibitionist.
And then he's just like literally butt naked. I'm like, okay, Jesse, what are you doing? This is not a men's locker room. Like, please, you're not gonna steam and then just walk out like it's no big deal.
I think that was a calculated move.
Well,
that's what I would have
listen,
done.
In all honesty, I'm a grower, not a shower, so I wouldn't walk around naked, but I probably was walking around in my undies.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's how he sleeps.
Brock sleeps naked.
Yeah. Oh, really? Like fully naked?
Like flaccid wiener flopping around?
Yeah.
Interesting. Jason and I snuggle up. We have like flannel pajamas.
Jesse has his nighttime briefs that he wears that are on the side of his bed.
Would you room with Jesse again, or are you
No.
gonna try to avoid that?
Yeah, no. Can I faster? No.
But we had fun.
Absolutely not. Not because of anything like I don't like him or whatever, but yeah. It's the energy. He's like at a 10 at all times and ready to go and just like, okay, let's do this. And I'm one of those people, I need to chill, I need to relax. And sometimes his energy it's like a little much in the morning, especially. He's like a 4-hour sleeper and then wants to like shower, do this, like run. He wants to have done 9 things before 9 a.m.
I cleaned this entire house this morning and it already looks like
Yeah. Where I want to have done nothing before 12.
He actually is very good to travel with, so.
He's organized.
He's a planner.
Planner, organizer.
Did you say something nice about Jesse?
I did. It was
Shucks.
annoying, but.
Jax and I have roomed together a couple times.
We like our things laid out. Everything's nice and tidy and neat. Everything's folded and, everything has to be like really neat.
Jax comes in there and takes everything out. He has a whole system.
I have a whole setup. I put the towel down. I put all my shower, what's the stuff? What do you say?
Toiletries.
Your toiletries. I put all my toiletries out. I unpack. I make sure all my shoes are lined
All your
up.
supplements.
Yeah, my supplements out.
Nice.
Like I have to have it done the
It's
right
honestly
way.
impressive.
I like to pack the night before. I like to have my morning outfit ready on top of my suitcase before I go. Like I'm very like that.
You want to talk about butler's quarters? I don't even want to think about Santa Barbara. We were in whatever the butler's quarters were. And no air conditioning. And Kristen knows me better than to put me in a room without air conditioning. She wants to say she put me there because the pantry was right there, which was the right move on that part. However, literally I felt like Harry Potter and that little house elf, Dobby. I felt like Dobby under the stairs, like just, please let me out, sir.
Michelle was upset about being around Aaron's ex.
I could tell she was getting so upset, and I was like, you're with him now. That does not matter.
Right.
I think that she has trouble, being okay to be around people that her boyfriend had dated in the past.
I've always been that way. Number one, I don't believe in ex-girlfriends. Because I have to talk to Jesse, but other than him, if I ever broke up with somebody and never really talked to them again, I don't see the point in it. That's just how I was brought up, and so I just always felt like that. And Jesse knows how strongly I feel about exes, because I made him stop talking to his exes, and he did.
I'm like, good thing you weren't on Vanderpump Rules, girl.
Because we were all
Yeah.
Literally every single person in our group has had some sort of relation with another person in our group.
Yeah, even Bo. Bo made out with Kristen in a movie once, 10 years ago. That's how I know he's right for us.
Girl, you gotta get over it. You gotta move on.
Yeah, but that's also
life.
Come on.
It's just life.
It's life.
Everybody in this group has hooked up with each other before.
Yes, we slept together 2 times.
Now would be a good time for you just to admit that you and Kristen.
I still do not recall if that even happened, but I do remember making out with her, touching boobs.
Jason and I are friendly with our exes.
That's
friendly. Like, he's hooked up with Sheena before.
It's giving insecure. Maybe Michelle's just insecure with Aaron. I don't know how deep about their relationship like that, but
that's what it comes back to.
Is that what it is?
Well, it's just so interesting that she feels that way, yet Aaron has to be around her ex-husband and father of her child all the time and deal with her talking about him.
Yep.
Wow. That's wild.
We've had conversations trying to help her get over that part because, especially in the world that we live in, people are gonna pop up because it's just how people are.
Of course.
Yeah. From the past, I don't think Aaron would ever do anything. They're good for each other.